everyone, and welcome to Ask the Doc. I am your host, Jennifer Filzen, and today I have with me William Masih of Wellin5. Welcome, William.
Thanks for having me, Jennifer.
My pleasure. Now, you are the founder and owner of Wellin5, and I believe you're based out of Canada, but you have certain things that you're doing in the United States. Could you give us a little bit of a background of what it is that you do in your company?
Yeah, so Wellin5 started out of Vancouver, BC in Canada. This was at the end of 2018 and beginning of 2019. And we focus on providing online counseling and post-therapy support tools for therapists. And, in 2019, October, we set up our head office here in the US, and we acquired another startup company called TaraChat. So we are operating in the US under that name.
Oh, that's fantastic. So you're doing a lot of online counseling. And, I'm guessing that your timing was perfect with the onset of COVID and people not being able to physically see a therapist in person. So could you tell us a little bit about that journey? I want to hear all about it and how you're making a difference in the world.
Yeah, so the inspiration for the idea came from my own personal counseling journey. So, in terms of accessing counseling through traditional delivery methods, which are in person and telephone. And we saw some of the barriers that really stops people, or even in my experience, from accessing counseling. So, for example, social stigma is one of the biggest ones. So people do not want to be associated with counseling, and they don't want their family, friends, or coworkers to find out that they are seeing a counselor because they feel that they'll be stigmatized or they will be treated differently. And then the second is just the average wait times is between 1 to 3 weeks before you can get your first appointment, and sometimes even up to 3 months long, depending on the location. And then there's additional higher medical reimbursement costs for employers because their employees are not able to get the help in timely fashion. So we really set out to streamline the whole process and then also address these barriers. So we developed this online software-based counseling platform that is secure and confidential. And you can connect with a counselor. You get to sign up within 60 seconds, and then you get matched with a counselor instantly. And then our therapists respond within 24 to 48 hours. And the counseling sessions can be accessed on the go via your PC or mobile. So, and Jennifer, just to add to that, the timing was perfect for us because prior to COVID-19, people will only reach out to see a therapist when there is a crisis-like situation, right? Unless they're going through relationship-wise or mental health-wise, they're struggling with depression. But COVID-19 really changed that perception. Now people needed counseling to survive. They were confined, they were isolated, they didn't have that support network either on a personal level or from workplace. So this really changed the perception, and it really accelerated our growth, and we have been able to expand across Canada, and we are getting ready to expand in the US and then globally as well.
Oh, wow. I'm so proud of you. And yes, you're right. There are horrible things that happened during COVID, but I do see so many things where good came out of a bad situation. And you're absolutely correct. The discussion around mental health was really not talked about as openly prior to COVID as it is now. And you're right, it just shifted in so many people, and divorces were up, abuses were up, so many things were happening when everyone was isolated in their own four walls. Do you have any success stories that you can share about what your business has done and how it's made things easier for your patients?
Yes, absolutely. So we are a mission-driven company. As much as we want to become financially successful, we also wanted to make a big positive social impact, right? So we really wanted to offer sessions or sponsor sessions for low-income individuals and families once we have achieved certain milestone as a company. So when we started out, we really kept our prices very affordable. In fact, we were the most affordable in our industry. And when the clients will come in, they wouldn't be able to believe how we were able to offer therapy sessions at that price point. But besides that, our team is really passionate about mental health, and the mission really resonates for all of them because they have been impacted by mental health, on their personal level or within their family. So they were really driven to make that difference. But to answer your question, we do get these testimonials from clients that how Wellin5 was able to save their marriage, or they were in a bad state mentally speaking. They were depressed or anxious, or they had just a lot of trauma or PTSD, and being able to access counseling because they were immobile for a variety of different reasons. Either they had family obligations, or they didn't have a vehicle to go out, and because of COVID-19 restrictions adding on top of that. So that really made the change and made a huge difference. And we get high satisfaction rating from our clients and therapists. So we really take pride in making sure that the experience remains and continues to be the best we can offer through technology and through our therapist, and just from client support standpoint as well.
Well, it sounds wonderful, and I'm just so proud of you for what you've been doing. And I'm looking at the app. If you go to everyone who's watching, if you go to TaraChat.io, you will see the app that the Wellin5 company puts together, and it looks so interactive, and it looks easy, and it just has a lot of. I see access everything, unlock all activities, emotion tracking, emotion insights, cultivate self-compassion. I mean, these are really great day-to-day tools that you've come up with. That's fantastic. What?
Yes. And, sorry, Jennifer, I just want to add something here.
Of course.
Yeah. So with TaraChat, we are actually just in a transition phase. So if anybody will go to type in TaraChat.io, they'll be able to go to a sign up page. So we are in the pre-launch. So when we acquired TaraChat back in February 2020, we really wanted to launch the next version of TaraChat at that point within that year. But then COVID-19 hit. So now we are getting ready to relaunch the next version of TaraChat, which is coming up in Q1 of 2023. So if anybody's watching, they're welcome to sign up so that they can be notified once it's launched, and we can invite a certain number of people to come in and just test it out in the beta phase. So that's what I wanted to just make sure that I'm adding that here so people don't get misled or wondering like, oh, where is TaraChat? We've just put it on hold for now, but we have our pre-launch page is open at this point.
Thank you so much for that clarification, because it looks really good. So I'm sure everyone will be very eager when everything is available in Q1 of 2023. Very good. Very good. If people wanted to find out more about you and how you can benefit and how they can also be a success story, what is the process for getting involved with Wellin5?
Yeah, they can reach out to us through our email contact@wellin5.com, and one of our team members can forward that email to me. And so we are always looking for partners as we continue to grow and expand in the US. So we are looking for strategic partners either from insurance background or health spending accounts, employee benefits, EAPs. We are also raising some capital right now. So we are just in the middle of our Series A. We are raising $5 million. So, anyone that's interested in that way, then they can definitely reach out.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, William. And anyone, if you'd like to learn more about the good work that William Masih and his Wellin5 team are doing, please visit Buzz TV at iwannabuzz.com and you'll learn more. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.